Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload, and also like this video because it will help the channel grow. In today's video, we'll be diving deep into the latest Kaizer Chiefs transfer news. The first player that I'm going to talk about is Steven Mukwala, who's currently playing for Simba in Tanzania. Previously, it was reported that Naturena has flown to Tanzania to personally convince the player to join Amakosi. However, the deal did not materialize because shortly after that, Nabi got sacked by Amakosi management for whatever reasons. But now there are new reports circulating that Kaizer Chiefs have renewed their interest in signing him, and these guys make sense. Currently we are sitting on 7 strikers, and I know some of you might be wondering why another striker, because we already have 7 strikers. But wow, if you look at his stats, guys, here we're talking about a prolific striker. This guy last season, in 28 appearances, he scored 13 goals and he had 4 assists. This season, in 4 appearances, he already has 1 goal and 1 assist. And what's good about this player is not just his goal scoring abilities. Another thing that I was looking at which I think is a concern about foreign players, is that they struggle to adapt when they get to a foreign country, you know. But another thing that I like about this player is his adaptability, because in 2002 this guy moved from Uganda, his home country, to Ghana to join Asante Kotoko, and in his first season he scored 11 goals. In his second season with them, he scored 14 goals. So that's what I mean when I talk about adaptability, being able to perform at the highest level even in different countries. And another thing that is highly commended about this player is his link-up play, how he often drops deep or drifts wide to draw defenders out of their position so that his teammates can assume that position and be able to score goals as well. So his work rate, guys, is highly commended. It's a similar profile to Evidence Mahopa, but except that this one is clinical. But his when it comes to work rate wise, I mean, it's a similar profile to Evidence Mahopa, but he's more clinical, and also he's renowned for his flexibility to adapt to different tactical setups, guys. And also this guy is a penalty specialist. He can score with he's good with headers, and he can score with both feet. This is a striker who can score with both feet. No, I believe that if Kaizer Chiefs sign this guy, I'm telling you, we're gonna be one of the strongest sides in the league, and it will instantly make us league contenders this season. And I don't think the issue of 7 strikers is a problem, because there are reports circulating that Tashreeq Morris is on his way out, either on a loan move or on a permanent deal. So having a striker like Mukwala, I believe that is going to be a good addition to this Kaizer Chiefs side, considering how clinical he is, how aggressive he is. And another thing that is commended about him is that this season he has demonstrated that his value also as a super sub, because coming from the bench. He's also been an impact player for Simba as well. His ability for stretching tired defenses has also been commended. So I believe that this guy can add a lot of value in our striking department. He will definitely be more firepower up front for Kaizer Chiefs. And another player that I wanted us to talk about is the player that our management previously wanted, Thapelo Maseko. However, he ended up joining Mamelodi Sundowns. But since Miguel Cardoso has joined Mamelodi Sundowns, he has fallen down the pecking order, and he also expressed his frustration on Instagram. So the player isn't happy at Mamelodi Sundowns currently. He wants to leave. However, there are reports that he's being loaned out, and there are teams that are lining up to sign him on a loan deal. And so there are also some reports that our Kaizer Chiefs management might reignite the interest in signing him. But however, I don't see that happening. That is unlikely. It's very unlikely, because I doubt if Mamelodi Sundowns can strengthen the Soweto Giants. I mean, obviously they are competitors in this league. I'm sure they are still trying to break Kaizer Chiefs records. So I doubt if they will want to strengthen them at this point. There's no way that Mamelodi Sundowns will strengthen, unless if Mamelodi Sundowns release him entirely, then we can sign him. But I believe that this player can be a very good addition to our squad, even though he is a typical left winger. And I believe that we have a lot of quality players on the left side, but what I like about him is that he can also play as an attacking midfielder. So I think that's where we can use him, since we don't have we don't have enough depth in that number 10 position. We don't have enough creativity in the middle. So I believe that he can be a good addition. But that's if that happens. Let me not rule this out, because this is football, and things happen in football. And also the last player that I wanted to talk about is Tshegofatso Mabasa. There are numerous reports circulating that he is on his way out, and they are also linking him to Kaizer Chiefs. There are sources that tipped the media outlets that Tshegofatso Mabasa might be on his way to Naturena. But I don't want to talk a lot about him on this video, because I think I've said enough about him on the previous video. If you didn't watch my previous video, please you can go check it out, and I will also put the link of it in the description below, so that you can go check it out. And yeah, I guess we have reached the end of the video, and thank you guys for supporting this channel. If you watched until the end, I appreciate you. It helps a lot. And please remember to subscribe to this channel. I will see you on the next one. Danko!